Welcome back to another episode of Junior High Hotbox. This is episode number 39, and we're back.
Real quick, just so we can get this out of the way, we obviously would love to be doing it in person right now, but we don't have the time or resources to do that at the moment, and us three just couldn't wait to.
Bro, why are you so fucking awkward, bro?
Shut the fuck I was gonna say the same thing. We just have a conversation.
Bro, just fucking talk, bro.
What Ryan's trying to say is we did have something really special, guys. And we wanted to keep doing it in person, but we have just things going on, and we don't have resources, and it just makes sense to keep doing this. So I think, simply put, like we're glad to be back, right?
Thank you, Eddie. God damn, bro.
You are sounding a little awkward, dude.
All right, bro. I'm out, dude.
Why you gotta do it dirty like that?
It up. When you turn off your camera, you put yourself in my position. This is my name or your name. Your name.
Why? Well, that's
normal.
That's karma. You can't do him dirty like that when we're coming back after how many months, dude?
It's back to normal, right?
Shit.
What's back to normal?
Now it looks normal on OBS.
Yeah,
it has looked normal. You're the only one not being normal here, bro.
This has been a great episode so far.
Shut the fuck up, Sam.
So what's up, guys? What's new with you guys?
So much, but
dude, same.
I have a lot of questions.
Okay, shoot.
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask.
What's up?
You have a girlfriend now?
Yup.
Mind blown.
Yeah. I've been eating ass recently. It's been tight.
Really? Is that what netted it? Okay. Okay.
You know, shit comes out of there, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I definitely want to talk about that. I got a list. I know you guys probably brought some things, but I mean, that's congrats.
Yeah, she's
sorry.
For
whoever.
Right. I want. There's something I want to talk about.
Okay, well, Eddie just is like, I have things.
Yeah. Okay, you go.
You're just going.
You go.
Well, the reason why I jumped into that is because you have a list. I have one thing.
All right, fine. We'll go with your one thing first, then. Even though I would have loved to talk about my girlfriend.
Yeah, would have been nice.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
I do.
All right. Tell us about your girlfriend. Yeah, put her on blast.
All right. Wait, really, or do you want to say your fucking thing?
No, dude. Yeah. Have you guys seen this NPC TikTok trend?
Yeah. It's so fucking funny.
Bro.
That's so fucking funny.
If you're on
ice cream. Did you see Meat Canyon's thing?
Yes. But for anyone who's unfamiliar, if you don't go on TikTok, there's a trend where people pretend they're an NPC, AI, a bot, whatever you want to call it.
What's an NPC, Sam?
A non-player character, which means
non-playable character.
Ryan's
basically
right.
means a computer player in like video games. But so people, they go on TikTok live, they stand there like this, and on TikTok live you can send certain gifts. So it's like you could send a rose, you could send a cowboy hat, a fucking cupcake, whatever it is, and like the little gifts that you send, they show up on screen. So it was popularized by this chick Pinky Doll. I think she's the big one. Mm-hmm. But she sits there. Someone sends a cupcake. She goes, cupcake. And she licks it. Popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. And she makes a, cupcake. So good. And so you literally are just fucking, that's all it is. You read the gifts and people are making thousands of dollars like an hour on this.
I read an article the other day where she said per stream, she averages $4,000.
$4,000
per stream.
That's crazy. Just from role playing on a live and eating digital
ice cream,
gifts.
Yum. Like it's so crazy.
Hey,
damn.
I gotta give it to her.
Dude, but no, Meat Canyon does this thing where he's just like, your taint's yucky. Your taint's yucky. He goes, cough twice. Cough twice. It's so your taint's stinky.
Maximum cringe.
It's so funny.
Dude, I think we need to do it.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Should I do one and then next week I'll report back?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Cool.
Do you think you'd make any money doing it if you dedicated every day solely to that, Sam?
Bro, all I'm saying is if I did it and I made like $1,000, I don't need to make Valorant videos anymore.
All I'm saying is if you make at least $4,000, you better change your LinkedIn to NPC.
Bro, I will go full time.
Sammy NPC.
Yeah, all socials. Sammy NPC.
Sammy underscore.
Instead of Sammy C TV, Sammy NPC. Yeah. But what if you get like really invested, like method actors, and you just start doing it in real life? Like when you're going to a grocery store, here, debit or credit, and you're just like,
debit, so good,
so good. Ice cream. Yeah, that shit's wild.
It's so weird, dude.
I'm gonna try it and I'll report back.
Yeah,
dude,
I'll do one.
I was this is sort of off topic.
Wait, Ryan, is your girlfriend an NPC?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, continue.
But I was this is super random, but this happened to me like the other day, so it's kind of recent. But you ever see those videos on YouTube where it's like Navy SEAL critiques like war movie, like battle scenes or whatever? Dude,
wait, what?
So it's like these videos. It's like real life Navy SEALs or like Army Green Berets, like people in the military that have done like combat and shit like that. And they like critique like war movies, like fucking what was the one, the Chris Kyle one? What was
American Sniper?
Yeah, like that was the one that he was doing, and it was like real Navy sniper critiques scenes, and he's just like watching the movie, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you see right there how that's not actually what you would do in real life," and like you actually, and I go, "Yeah, no shit, it's a fucking movie." Yeah. And it was just getting me so mad, and all the comments were like, "Yeah, they don't even know what they're talking about," like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "Yeah, it's
based off of
it's a movie. It's a movie. Yeah. They're not going to actually go kill people for a movie." And it's just like, you see how he did that with the little to check the wind or whatever. It's like, that's not actually the right calculation. And I'm like, yeah, it's a movie. And that shit just, I don't know. I saw that the other night and I was like, fuck this guy, bro. I don't care if he was a sniper for the Army and I should be like, oh, thank you for your service. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Dude, they should make one. It's like Stoner reacts to Stoner movie. And he's just like,
you should do it,
honestly.
Sam. Yeah. You should do it.
He's just like,
watch Days and Confused and
dude, honestly, the smoke texture is not really realistic there. Yeah. And I don't think he's actually smoking weed.
You see his technique when he blew those O's earlier? Like, it's not, you gotta be like, you don't do it like that, bro.
Yeah, technically, if you tap your cheek, there's gonna be no difference between just blowing it out normally as no.
And honestly, dude, Pineapple Express as a weed itself is pretty fucking mid, if you ask me and all my other friends.
Hey,
that
I had Pineapple Express before prom, okay, and it was fire.
Nice.
Yeah, I could see Sam getting really into it. It was $4.19 when they smoked, not $4.20. So this is very inaccurate. Like I could see you getting really into that.
But yeah,
we didn't even do the intro. Welcome to Junior High Hotbox number 40.
No, it's 39, bro.
It's 39.
You messed me up.
And 39. I said it.
Sorry,
yeah, he did say it.
Wow,
but,
rusty.
Yeah, we're rusty. We are
rusty.
Yeah. All right, Eddie. What else? What do you want to know? Yeah, I have a girlfriend now, so my life's over. This podcast is gonna suck now.
Jesus.
We all. You're married. You have a fiance. I have a girlfriend now. Ew.
What the fuck is this, bro?
Well, let's watch 3 dudes be happy, dude.
What else? Well, I've been sleep deprived, but I have a son now. His name is Jack.
For a second, I thought you actually meant you have a son now. I was like, what?
Yeah, he had a baby within the past like 3 months.
Yeah, I have a little kitty now.
Yeah,
his name's Jack.
Go grab him.
Yeah, go grab him.
No, dude, he's a mess right now. I don't want to grab him right now. He'll come. He's been circling.
We'll put a picture of him right here.
Yeah, but he was raised on the streets. Literally, they found him on the streets.
Nice. Was he was he gang affiliated then?
Yeah. What set does he rep?
Yeah, he said he was raised on the streets, bro. What's his hood?
We're gonna blurb that out.
You did not just throw up a hand signal for our suburban hometown, bro.
Yeah, but
hold that thought.
What was it gonna say? Yeah, we rescued him. For those who don't know, I also have a cat, so like an adult cat, and she has been acclimating well now, but it's been kind of a. Oh, you're gonna bring him? Yeah. All right, hang on. This is Jack.
Aww.
Ow, Jack, chill.
Scratch him. Kill him. Oh, sorry.
Chill, dude. Chill.
Yeah, he's
Look
actually
at
cute
him.
as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck. And he's a homie, dude. He let me just pick him up and put him on my lap and shit. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll chill right here."
Bro,
Yeah.
you're kind of aggressive with wanting to meet animals, bro.
Me?
No, Ryan.
Yeah, I like meeting animals. What the fuck's the problem with that?
Like, it's like you expect the animal to love you like 5 seconds in. It's not just not how it works, bro.
Yeah, he is kind of right, Ryan.
Like me, I got a flawless method. The finger.
What's your method? What do you do with the finger?
Put it right up his butt, and then if they fuck with you, they'll like let it happen.
Jack, close your ears.
The finger method. You meet a new animal, right? You don't want to get in its space. You go to pet its head. They might think you're attacking it. You go to fucking pet its chin. They might think you're trying to pick it up. We're not trying to do any of that. We don't want to startle the animal. All you throw at them is a finger. That way, they come up, they sniff the finger.
Is that the finger you wipe with?
Yes, actually.
Okay, that's cheating, but continue.
But you give them a finger. That way, they come to you at your own pace. So they tap the finger with their nose, maybe, you know?
Well, that's not how we met.
And
I didn't put my finger on you.
It's basically a way that I've created. It's a flawless method. It really just brings the animal in, and lets them get adjusted to you at their own pace.
Gotcha.
Okay, animal finger meta. Ryan, continue.
What are we talking about?
You were talking about Ocean Gate.
Was I?
Oh god.
No,
that shit was wild though.
Did anyone have that in their 2023 bingo card? Because I did not.
No, but that shit was.
You know what's the most fucked up part? It's actually not the most fucked up part. The most fucked up part is people dying. But Netflix had fucking Titanic on the front page at the top the second that shit happened.
I mean, it's fucked up, but it's kind of smart from a business standpoint.
No, you know what I think is really fucked up is that Logitech got thrown into this for no fucking reason.
Oh, the controller?
Yeah, it's a Logitech controller, and then everyone died. Now Logitech's like, bro, stock is gonna go down now. We just killed 5 people because some idiot trusted our controller to drive them submarine.
Yeah, right. They probably never designed it with like, yo, you should like commandeer your fucking submarine with this shit.
I'm pretty sure I saw them blasting that controller during Prime Day too, if my memory serves me, dude.
Yeah, dude, no, fucking I bet now if you go on Amazon and you look at like the reviews on that, like the reviews, there's got to be at least one star review that's like, don't control the submarine with this or some shit like
people
that.
Are horrible.
Yeah,
I gotta say though, there's something about when something horrible happens. The memes just are so good. Like
they're so bad, dude. They're good. I know what you mean, but you gotta admit they're so.
This is horrible, but some of the funniest memes I've ever seen were during 2020 when there was like people were saying there was going to be World War III.
Yeah,
bro,
that was most memes.
The memes about getting drafted and like avoiding shit, bro. It was so fucking funny. What is it about horrible things bringing out humor?
Because that's like how you cope with that shit.
It's a way to make sense of reality. You just humor.
It's the way to dude. It's like that's how you just cope with it. Is you make fun of it and laugh about it, shit. Because if you can't laugh, then what's the point of anything? I don't know.
There's an element of coping, but also people are just horrible.
Yeah,
in general,
mainly on the internet.
We're all pretty shitty people.
On the internet, it's for sure just horrible people, but it's funny nonetheless.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
I haven't heard a lot about you, Sam. We've heard from Ryan. We've heard from me. What's new with you?
Well, in the time that we were gone, a new video game came out, and at one point I was top 250 in the world.
Are you capping?
No, he was being dead serious.
I'm being dead serious. The game is Only Up. You're probably, if you're listening to this, you're probably.
Is it a game you never talk about called Fall Guys?
No, it's actually called Only Up. The opposite of falling.
Oh my god!
You're essentially this little kid. You can run and jump and sprint and grab things and climb them, but you have to like just go up these obstacles as you start off in like your hometown, and then it just becomes like floating obstacles that are crazy, and it's a really fucking hard game. It took me 17 hours total across 5 days to beat the game in general.
Wow.
But then when you beat the game, it becomes a whole separate thing of speed running. So then you beat it. Now you got to see how fast you can beat it.
Right.
There's all sorts of like things you can do to like boost your time and make it faster and shit. And
yeah, there's like beds in the game that if you jump on them, they shoot you up really high. But the thing is, if you fall in the game, you can fall all the way down to the very beginning. So you could be playing the game for 2 hours, you slip, and you lose all your progress. So it took me 17 hours altogether to beat it. But then I decided.
Did you play 17 hours straight?
No, it was across like 5 days.
Oh my god!
I was also doing a challenge where I took a bong rip every time I fell for the first couple times, so I probably would have beat it faster. But so yeah, I started speedrunning.
So you're playing only high, dude.
Gotcha. So I was trying to speedrun as fast as I could. It's insane the shit people are doing to get the world record and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I managed to beat the game in 29 minutes.
Nice.
The funniest thing about that game is people's genuine like rage reaction.
Oh,
I think the most joy I've gotten out of watching a game is from that. Like the big names just like losing their minds.
Bro, it's captivating to watch.
Like people's blood pressure just skyrocketing.
It's captivating to watch people freak out.
Yeah.
Well, dude, because there's an element of like, obviously, if you're watching like a streamer play, you fuck with the streamer, probably, if you're watching them. There's an element of you want them to beat it, but you also kind of want them to fall.
Yeah. Do you think that, you know how they have IRL streamers where people like go to Tokyo and they have like a camera on them and they record themselves the entire time? Do you think there's ever going to be someone do an only up IRL stream?
Let's go live right now and let's do it.
It's like parkour or like
go to LA.
Yeah. Like gnarly. Yeah.
All right, we get a phone, we go live, we go to downtown LA.
Just start climbing a building.
We just start going up.
Okay. Sick. I'll manage your socials. You do it. I'll watch.
Ryan will stand at the bottom and watch.
Yeah. As well. It'll be just like the game. If you fall like 10,000 feet, you just land with no broken bones.
Yeah, just land on your legs. Just standing up.
You're just fine. Yeah. Throw a couple beds around the buildings and just hop up really high.
I have a question since you're an expert at this game, Sam. When you're playing through it, like that voice, is that the kid you're playing as?
Sometimes in life, you just
I think it is. There's, for anyone wondering, there's a voice that narrates you, but it says like horrible things. Like you get to the oil, there's like an oil factory you pass, and they're like, "This is where my dad worked. He beat me as a kid," and you're like, "Whoa!" Like, it's those things that make me think it is the kid. But then again, when you get to the very end, the voice says like, "You did it." So it's like, I don't know if it's the kid or not.
Yeah, I think it's just like some entity of some sort.
God.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I want to talk. Another thing I want to talk about because no, yeah, God. I'm now a devout.
We love.
Now a devout Christian.
We have a new name, Junior High God Box.
No, I'm not a Christian. I went on tour.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Right.
Even though we know, how was it, dude?
I haven't talked to Eddy about it really.
I haven't heard a thing.
It was a lot of fun. It was a good time. And yeah, the shows were fun. There's there's like one or two shows that were like, but for the most part, the shows were fucking sick. And we were like headlining the tour. So like the fact that we were like,
fuck yeah,
played in front of a decent amount of people most nights and like made okay money. That was cool.
All right, where did you go? What was the best spot?
No, you don't get to ask questions because because I haven't heard, this is the first time hearing this. I have questions prepared.
Okay, ask.
What's up?
What was the
He's like, where did you go?
Thing that happened during tour?
Craziest thing that happened.
Crazy shit.
Nothing too crazy. I'd say like crazy on a level of actual like
batshit
crazy shit. So I don't know how much you guys know about Portland, but Portland has been a shit show for the past like handful of years. Like it is a dangerous place and there's just crazy people there. So our one day we had like actually off to fuck around and do anything was in Portland. Okay. And we met up with our old bass player in the old band, Justin. You guys have probably met him before.
Where'd you guys meet up? At a port?
No, in Portland. He lives in Portland.
On land?
Huh.
On land.
Got you. Okay.
No, he lives on a boat, dude. No, yeah. So we met him in Portland. I had like another buddy that lived out there too. So I met up with him. That was cool. My cousin lives out there with her boyfriend. So I got to meet him for the first time. And they let us stay at their house, and that was cool of them. But so like it was a Sunday. We had that Sunday off to just fuck around, do whatever in Portland. So we just like go downtown and we like drive downtown, and like Justin was like, "Oh, we'll just go walk around this area." And there's like, we can go to like a brewery. We hit like a bunch of breweries the whole time. That was cool. Just had beer everywhere.
Do they live up to the hype, or is it just fucking mid?
No, the brewery. I forgot what the name of the fuck. Well, I think it was called Wayfinder, and it was the beer there was really fucking good. Well, the guy that went with us, who was our photographer, he works at a brewery in Oakland because he lives in. I've known him for like years because from shows, but he moved out to. Anyways, besides the point. But he literally was like, he's like a beer expert. He's like, oh, there's a brewery here. Like everywhere we were, he was like, we can go to this brewery, we can go there. But there's one brewery in Portland. I think it was called Wayfinder. It was really, really good. It was actually really solid beer. If you like beer, which I know, Eddie, you do. Sam, you don't give a fuck. But solid beer. But we're like walking around kind of by like the water, and there's like a bunch of bridges and shit in Portland, which is kind of cool. There's just bridges everywhere and stuff. And so
I'm just imagining Tortuga and Pirates of the Caribbean. Continue.
You were at a port, kind of.
You were in a port.
Technically, I mean, but a lot of Portland is a port.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like right on the fucking.
Is it a port on land?
I don't know, dude. Okay,
I wasn't gonna let you invalidate Eddie's thoughts. You were on a port, bro. Don't.
But I wasn't like on the actual port. But there was a port within like a few mile radius.
For the sake of the story, you were on a port.
Sure.
Thank you.
And so we're walking through this grassy area. So I wasn't on a port because there's no grass, and we were at like a park. We're walking through this park, and fucking just this crazy lady, like, because there's lots of crazies just all over Portland. This lady just kind of starts like we're like a group of like 5 of us. We're just kind of like walking, just like, oh, this is pretty, whatever. And there's like, there's fucking homeless people all in this park, just kind of like nodding out because they're all on like fentanyl or whatever, pretty sad. And like this crazy lady like walks by us, and she just like kind of as she walked by us, she's just like, "Get the fuck off my grass!" And we were like, "What the fuck?" And she just was like, "Yeah, fuck you, get off my grass!" And like we thought she was yelling at us, but there was like some other homeless guy behind us that she was actually yelling at. But she just kept yelling like, "Get the fuck off my grass! This is my grass!" And we were like,
"Damn!
Oh shit! All right." And
were you on grass?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair grass.
Yeah, I guess we should have got off, but like we were just walking through this like kind of parkish looking area, and so I guess that was crazy. I guess.
Okay.
We also too when we played Seattle, we went to this little burger place called Dick's. So they just called Dick's with an apostrophe S. And
is it the one where they're an asshole to you?
No, you're thinking.
No, yes.
Dick's Last Resort is what you're thinking of.
That's what you're thinking of. But this place, that's where I was getting to. So we get there and like we're like, oh yeah, we're like, hey, we get up to order. I'm like, oh, I just want like 2 of these cheeseburgers or whatever. And like it's like basically it's like a fast food joint essentially, but it's like not like a chain of them. There's only like a few of them in like Seattle or whatever. Anyways, and we're like, yeah, cool, I want this. And like Minju goes like, can I add like Minju's like, I want this burger. He's like, but can you add? It was like a hamburger though, not a cheese. And Minju's like, I want that style hamburger. He's like, but can you add cheese on that? And the guy taking an order,
so a cheeseburger.
The guy literally looked at Minju and was just like, you can't do that. And Minju was like,
what?
Oh. And Minju was like, okay, then can I get like the cheeseburger then instead? And he was like, yeah.
Wait.
This wasn't a restaurant where you're supposed to be a dick?
Yeah, the guy just was like so, and then Minju got like a Coke or a Dog, whatever the fuck he got to drink or something, and we like started walking back, and Minju's like, oh, I forgot to ask for a straw, and so Minju kind of turns around, and right as he's turning around from the passenger side, he's like, oh, can I get 2 straws, please? And the guy literally turns around, grabs the straws, and throws them at Minju. And he's like, yeah. And he was just so mad that we were, and it wasn't like we were the only, because it was like 11:30 at this point. We were the only people in this fucking restaurant. And he was like treating us like we were like, dude, come on. And we're like, bro, there's no one else here but us.
When did they close?
I think they're open until like, I don't know, late, because it was like a
maybe,
maybe
it was a restaurant like that and you didn't know.
Maybe because it is called Dick's, but it's Dick's with an apostrophe S, so that means it's like a guy named Dick.
I'm like trying to think why they would be such assholes. Did you stay past closing or
No?
Yeah, what if they closed at 11:30 and you came
On
in
the
like
dot?
11:25?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. But that was just kind of funny because the guy, he's like, "Can I add cheese to that?" And the guy literally, instead of saying no, which also would have been crazy if he just said no, he said, "You can't do that."
Oh,
But then Minju's like, "Okay, then
you can't."
And then Minju's like, "Okay, then can I get a cheeseburger?" And he was like, "Yeah." And Minju's like, "Okay."
Interesting. I don't even know what to say to that, bro.
I don't.
Yeah,
Same.
it was really fucking.
Should have fought him.
But yeah, that was weird.
I know what I'm
I feel
doing
like there is another weird thing that fucking. We played in fucking Nevada City, which is in
nice,
which is in California. It's like between Tahoe and like Sacramento. So it's like when you're coming down the mountain from Tahoe back towards Sacramento, and it's this little dude. Population 3,000 people in Nevada City. So we're pulling up and we're like, this show is gonna be shot. Like this.
You got to explain like I'm 5 because 3,000 people sounds like a lot to me.
Where we live, there's probably like 500,000.
Okay, that's not that many.
That's a lot.
Continue.
Maybe there's at least 150,000 where we live.
That's a really drastic
that doesn't
drop.
sound right. That doesn't sound right. But go ahead.
Sam, can you just look this up? Don't say the city name, obviously, but I'll start. So anyway, so we're like, yeah, because now I'm curious.
Yeah,
so
Sam,
we're
can
like,
you check that? Yeah.
Yeah. So we're like, we're like, dude, this show's gonna be stupid. There's 3,000 people. We're like, well, at least it's at a brewery and we get free beer while we're there. So we're like, that's cool.
Exactly.
And there's like a really dope pizza spot. There's a little dope pizza spot next door. That was cool. And we're like, all right, whatever, dude. The place was packed out. Like there was a lot of fucking people. They paid us the most out of all the places we played.
Really?
And we sold like a decent amount of merch there too. So we were like, we went in with like the bar was real low when we pulled into this place. We were like, this is going to be.
Expectations were just blown away.
Yeah, it was. We were like, this is fucking sick. Like, because it was like everyone's like, yeah, what else do we do around here? And they're like, we heard that there's bands playing. Where you come? Like, what else are we gonna do tonight? Yeah. And I was like, true. You got a point. Oh, and then too, when we played in Reno, we played right across the street from like a titty bar, and it just was like It was like right across the street. It was like
that's fire.
Sexy women, and then we had to like make a U-turn with the van and trailer, like, and we had to kind of go around the titty bar. And we were making jokes. We were like, oh, we should totally go in there, whatever, like joking around. And then when we fucking like went behind the titty bar to like fucking make a U-turn with the van and trailer, it was just like a homeless person encampment, and we were like, maybe we don't go there. And then we looked at like the reviews online, and it just was like ugliest women, and we were like, Jesus Christ,
that's horrible.
Yeah, it was bad. But anyways, did you look up the population?
Yeah, bro, 20 million
in our city.
No way you just fell for that, bro.
I was like, okay, for a second I did.
You fell for that?
Yeah.
300,000. So you weren't too far off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was expecting a lot more.
I wasn't that far off. But yeah, so 300,000 compared to 3,000, that's a pretty big difference.
That's sick though.
Yeah. So
you judged Nevada City.
I did.
California.
I knew it was gonna be kind of a cool little mountainy town because that's like what it is. But I was like, also like, there's nobody. I was like, unless the entire city comes, the show's gonna be dumb. And
I would judge Nevada City. It's not even Nevada.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, they should be judged. Like, they took the name from another.
Yeah, that frustrates the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. But
all right, Eddie, hit us with the list. What's the most pressing issue? Well, it's not an issue, but
what other questions? You said you had a whole list of questions. What's up?
Dude, we don't give a fuck about Nevada City, bro.
I didn't have like an actual like breakdown list, just like a few things. But
anything else you want to know?
Oh yeah, I did have a second question. What was the worst night?
That's what I asked.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, you're right. I said what was the worst place?
What was the worst night?
The show.
Wow, I'm negative.
The show at Fresno wasn't the worst show, but Fresno as a city fucking sucks.
Why?
I'm sorry, Fresno. It's just hot as fuck, and it's just kind of a shitty place. Sorry, Fresno.
No, honestly, never even been. Maybe I was there way back in the day, but fuck Fresno.
Did you know
my
that?
boy.
Did you? You know, you
Just
say
kidding.
like
I love you, Fresno.
Fresno is. Do you actually love Fresno?
I mean, if there's someone listening from Fresno here, and we're just like fuck Fresno, I'd be like, if I was from Fresno, I'd be like, dude, come on.
They probably would be like, yeah, Fresno sucks.
Yeah, there's
almost everyone I talked to out there. I was like, damn, it's fucking hot out here, and everyone was like, yeah, it fucking sucks. It sucks being out here.
All right, if you're from Fresno, it sucks, but if you are offended by that, then it doesn't.
This is also all jokes, so we're not actually being serious. So
nah, I have a personal vendetta against Fresno now, bro.
Okay, great. Isn't it weird that Sam probably doesn't know about this, but Ryan, isn't it weird that I just thought about this because we saw a stand-up comedian recently at the Improv, that people come here to where we live, kind of how you just said, like, fuck Fresno, you know, and stand-up comedians come here and they're like, fuck this place. I never knew about that.
The comedian you watched said, fuck this place?
No, just comedians in general that come here hate coming here, specifically because of the crowds and the people. And, you know, I feel like a lot of, in my opinion, people that go to those shows are pretentious hecklers and people like that. But I didn't know that they hated us to such a capacity. Like, I was watching a big name podcast and they dropped our name, like our city's name, which is fine. You know, they go on tour and stuff and they're like, yeah, fuck that place. Don't do it. Like, everyone says it. Everyone in general. I never knew. Yeah.
I feel like it's not that weird. I've been to like the main venue in our city. It's not like that weird.
Yeah. I mean,
it's actually a nice place.
Yeah. I like going there.
Me too. But it's
who was the comedian who said it?
She was so good. Well, she didn't say it
on the podcast.
Oh, it's fucking, why am I blank? Bad Friends.
Fuck Bad Friends. I love that. That's like my favorite podcast. I'm just kidding.
But we saw Jess, and I thought she killed it. I thought she was really good.
Jet ski.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. So
I actually thought about going to that show too, just because I saw it. I'm like, I'm sure
you should.
I was like, I'm sure tickets aren't even that expensive. So
yeah, her opener was a little weird, but he was definitely intimidated by it, which is fine,
dude.
But
sorry, go on.
No. I was just gonna say the second person murdered it. Like, I thought they were a little better than Jess, but Jess was still good. But that's all. That's all.
Dude, I went to a comedy show. This was like a few months ago now with like Minju and the girl that was like hosting. You know how they'll have a host and they'll do like a little like 5 minutes before each comedian,
like an MC.
To introduce them. They'll have like a little like 2 or 3 minute set or whatever, and then they're like, all right. And after they tell their few handful of jokes, and dude, it was the first time. I haven't been to that many comedy shows, but it was the first time that like I was there, and I was like, damn, this chick sucks. And it was like awkward because she was just bombing. And I've never been in a room when someone was like bombing. And what?
No, I was just reiterating what you were saying.
Yeah. It just, I like felt it in my soul. I just was like, oh, like I just was like, you know, it just felt like
it's like secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, I just was like, I was just like, she just was saying shit that like, you know, I mean, she was getting some laughs, but like,
oh, that hurts.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, oh god, dude, that must be the worst feeling. But for her to then just keep going and pulling through it, I was like,
good on you.
Yeah, because I could do that. I'd be like, fuck
nah,
this shit.
If I bomb once, bro, I'm done.
Yeah, fuck that. But
Ryan, when are you getting on stage, bro?
Never. After seeing that, it was like that.
Oh, come on, dude.
I don't know. I've kind of like given up on that.
Really? That's so sad.
Well, I'm gonna say it right now. It's gonna happen one day. So fuck you.
Maybe.
I'm saying fuck you about your own experience and desire.
I think though too is I have with like music and stuff. I have other forms of like outlets and things to do. Like that, if I had to then tackle that onto another thing that I'm doing in my life, like I have a job, I have fucking music, I have a fucking girlfriend now.
Man, crazy how you put her third in line, bro. And when you were talking about what you have,
yeah, she knows her place. Jeez. And then, yeah, I have fucking just so much shit going on already in my life. I don't need to try and sit in my room and write fucking jokes that people probably wouldn't even laugh at.
You're a funny guy.
I think you're hysterical.
Thanks.
Yeah, don't give up on your dreams.
All right, I have a show I watched that I want to mention. And Ryan, before you get mad, I want to talk about it because I want to ask if you guys, if it were real, would you do the thing that they do in the show?
I actually have something too I want to mention about a show, but I'll let Sam go first. But it's not. We'll get into it in a second.
Can I have 3 guesses to guess the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Survivor?
No.
Big Brother?
No.
Any anime?
Big Brother Canada?
Chainsaw Man?
No.
Okay, continue.
Well,
the show is a show called Severance. It's starring Adam Scott from Parks and Recreation and Step Brothers. Derek, you may know. But
you talked to me about this.
It's about a bunch of people getting laid off.
No. The idea of Severance is there's this company called Lumen, and they do this procedure called Severance where they implant a chip in your brain, and when you go to work, the second you walk
looking up an IV, Ryan?
Vaping.
Oh, sorry.
Sick,
it was really
dude.
distracting.
When you go into work, the second you walk in the door, you don't remember anything about your personal life, who you are, your family, your friends, nothing. Your work and your home memories are completely split. So when you go to work, you don't remember anything from home. When you go home, you don't remember what you did at work.
So how do I know what I'm working for?
You know that it's like a big company that does like pharmaceuticals or tech or whatever.
No.
That's all you know. You don't know.
So I'm going to work.
So you go to work,
no idea
you clock
of why
in, it's 5:00 instantly. And then you go home. But for the work version of them, they never leave the office, if you think about it. For the work version.
Yeah, because that's all they think about.
Yes, exactly. So that's the idea. Shit goes crazy. That's all I'm going to say.
What's the question?
If that was a thing where you could not remember work, would you do it? Why or why not?
If it was a thing where I couldn't remember work?
If you could get Severance done to you, would you do it?
I think I need more clarity on this concept. So I'm going into work and I don't have any collection of my real life.
When you're at work.
Right. And then when I leave work, I have no collection of what I did at work.
Correct.
So what you're saying is...
But for example, the main character did it because his wife died. So he wants to forget work, the pain for 8 hours a day, whatever.
I mean,
some people do it because it's in the first 5 seconds of the show.
Oh, okay.
But like what am I don't know.
Because dude, the reason I
got high, dude. We didn't get high when we did the episodes in person. For a second, I was just like,
it's just weird to wrap my head around, because the reason I go to work is because I want to do things in real life that require me to go to work. So if I don't remember what I'm doing in real life and I'm going to work, then there's no purpose for me to go to work. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I guess the main appeal is you don't have to work, essentially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then there's the major concern of what am I even doing?
Yeah. What do you think, Ryan?
If nothing in my life changed because of me not knowing what the fuck I just did at work, if my personal life stayed the same then yeah, why would I want to? I'd love to just press a button, then next thing I know, it's for me 10 for me 10 hours later, and then it's over. Like, that'd be great. But if I go to work one day and then I can't clock in, and they're like, dude, you got fired because you took your dick out and started just waving it around. I'd be like, I don't remember that. And they're like, well, you did. And they're pressing charges on you. I'd be like, hold the fuck, what? Then I
would imagine that you're not liable in certain cases for what you do.
So I can pull my
unless
dick out.
You killed someone.
So I can't. So what you're saying is if I do this, I can pull my dick out at work and not get in trouble, then hell yeah. Then I definitely want that to happen to me.
I mean,
you wouldn't even know if he did.
Yeah.
Unless you did get fired. You're like, damn, I was going crazy in there. But as you can imagine in the show, some of the
you're just walking down the street. They're like, hey, that's Small Dick Ryan. I'm like, wait, what? They're like, oh, you don't even remember. I'm like,
as you can imagine, though, the work versions of them, like some of them really want to fucking leave. So you can submit a request for like retirement or whatever it is, like you could submit a request to leave, but the personal self at home always denies the request. So like you could feel, if you're inside, you could feel like it's hell, but your outie, as they call it, is like, nah, like, go back to work.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it because it would just completely remove the idea of purpose. Like, there's no purpose.
I mean,
like, why am I going if I don't remember anything?
I get that. But then again, like, and I love my job, but I don't feel like I'm like contributing on a grand scale to the world of like purpose. You know what I mean? So it's like, I see the appeal, but then again, I'm not getting a fucking chip in my brain, dude.
You wouldn't get a chip in your brain?
No.
Okay, you're telling me that
like Neuralink?
If you could just and pull up all of your schedules and stuff in less than a second, you wouldn't get a chip in your brain.
I can already do that.
All your emails, phone. All your stuff. Yeah, but it's all in your brain now.
Well, I can just go like this.
So you'd rather just be a zombie like this.
I don't want to be standing there like this, like,
dude. I want to be someone's
like, "Yo, you good? Yo, you good?" I'm just putting something on my calendar real quick.
Think about this: somebody hacks your fucking brain chip, dude.
That would happen. 100%.
Now you're a zombie.
Well, you see what Apple just released with the whole thing?
No, I did not.
You didn't. So they're releasing like their own version of an Oculus where like you can pull stuff up like you can with your phone, except it's all VR simulated. So we're getting closer and closer to the chip stuff.
It's fucking terrifying, dude.
I forget what it's called. Dude, it's so expensive too. I would never in a million years buy it. Let me see. It's called Apple Vision Pro. And the running price, I want to say, is starting at like at least $3,000.
Yeah, it's $2,999.
Yeah, and when you go to the landing page, it's a trip. It's really. It looks like it's like a Black Mirror episode. To be quite frank.
Can I talk about my show experience recently? Because I don't ever talk about shows because I don't watch them.
No, you're not allowed to. Okay. No, you can. I'm kidding.
So, the little preface.
So
I thought you were gonna say The Little Mermaid. I was like, what?
So just get all political. No. So fucking The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid political. What?
No, it's not political. It's not political. There's horrible people.
You said it.
I just forget it, bro. We're not gonna get into that.
Okay. Jesus.
We'll say one thing about it. If you give a fuck about who plays The Little Mermaid, you're fucking stupid, dude. All right, go ahead.
Okay, but so I have watched in past years. My friends really, Sam really is the best example of this. But no, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. Don't worry. You'll get this, and you guys will both connect on this probably. So there, for instance, there'll be times where if we're in a Discord call, I'll be like, "Yo, Sam." I don't know why I said Sam like that.
Yo, Sam, why don't you go ahead and pull up MILF Manor, episode 25.
Hey, Sam. What are you doing? Hey, yo, Sam, let's fucking watch this fucking show. And then Sam will be like, nah, fam.
Go on.
You're like, no.
Focus.
You're like, I
reel it in.
Focus.
You go, oh, I'm going to watch this show with Samantha. I can't watch it with you. And I'm always like, oh
my god.
You're like, oh, okay, I guess I get that.
There are some shows reserved for the significant other.
No, I'm not cringing at you. I'm agreeing. It's like more of like, I know how you feel. Like I get that too. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I haven't had to experience that really at all in the past couple of years because I haven't had a girlfriend, or at least I haven't had a serious really anything. It's all been just a lot of doesn't matter. But
a lot of sock puppets. Continue.
Yeah, a lot. Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what you mean by that.
I know what you mean, but
Like a sock,
like
and
fisting their ass.
Oh,
Yeah. But
that's not what I meant at all.
I think he just meant busting in a sock.
Yeah.
And you meant putting a sock on your fist and then fisting?
No, like, you put your hand in a sock puppet and it's like, like it's almost like their asshole of the puppet, if you think about it.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Anyways.
Yes, that's essentially what that is. Good job.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Good.
Cool. Glad we're on the same page. Anyways, so and I was like, I haven't had to deal with, watching a show with a significant other, but now that I have a girlfriend, I then had the first time of like, I was at her place and she was like, let's watch this show. And I didn't say this to her, but in my head, I was like, oh, wow, this is now going to be a show that I can only watch with her now. And so no, that's not the point I'm trying to make. So I was like, okay, I guess that this is that show that we're going to do that with. Cool. I can respect that.
Okay.
Well, I guess she fucking can't, because then I see her like a week later and I'm like, hey, we should go back to watching that show that we were watching. And we did watch maybe 4 or 5 episodes and she already goes, oh, I'm already like halfway through season 2. And I was like,
so she might as well have cheated on you.
First off, what show is it?
Oh, you're about to freak out on this one. She's a big anime fan and she has never seen Attack on Titan. And I was like,
I was Attack on Titan? And she fucking left you in the dust?
Yes.
Dude, you overhype.
Break up with her.
You overhype Attack on Titan.
All right, I'm calling her.
Break up with her right now.
She's at work. I'll break up with her later. But yeah, I was like, cool, because I watched like the first like 6 or 7 episodes like a couple years ago with Trell randomly, or maybe I even watched the whole first season. I don't remember, but I was like, sure. I was like, I'll watch. I was like, I'll rewatch. I was like, I don't remember anything that happened. So I'm down to So I was like, but I never got to season 2.
Gregor.
Yeah, it was like fucking. Yeah. Anyways, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and
it was the first, but also too. But then I had to look at myself. That I then went, are you really getting upset over a fucking TV show? Like, usually
I would be so fucking pissed, bro.
I would be fucking pissed.
But
dude.
that's
but then again, I'm married. I've been with Samantha for almost 7 years now. Like, we have our internal rules of who, if you continue watching, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and we hadn't established that yet, so I'll give her a break this fucking night.
There's two sides. Let me interrupt.
Yeah.
One, she's living her life. She's just wanted to watch the show. She watched the fucking show. I respect that.
You just said a second ago on Attack on Titan. You're doing a break.
The other side is she should be locked away in a federal prison for that.
I back that 100%.
Okay.
Nothing pisses me off more when. Sorry, babe. When I tell Maddie specifically, I really want to watch this movie, and then she goes to see it with her mom. I want to fucking burn the house down when you do. You've done it 3 times.
Oh God.
So I completely get where you're coming from, Ryan. But yeah.
That's actually insane, though, dude. Can I say one of the most depressing feelings in my life?
Okay.
Is this gonna be okay? Go ahead. Never mind.
In which me saying this, it sounds horrible to people who actually deal with depression, because this is nothing. But when I'm really adamant and passionate about like, yo, I want to watch the show, or I want Samantha, I want you to watch the show with me, and she's just not down, dude. It kills my soul.
That I could.
I mean, that's not really
that.
No, I could do it. It's fine, obviously, but like in the moment when I ask and she's like, nah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
but she also has a thing where she gives up on shows. We could be 3 seasons into a show, and then one day she's like, you know what? I don't want to watch this anymore at all.
I feel like she's terrible to watch shit with.
Horrible. In general, when she likes
here's the other thing about it too, is that as both of you know, I'm as well horrible at watching shows.
But you've gotten better over the years.
Yeah,
you've gotten better since the conception of this podcast.
I really have. But I'm horrible at watching shows. And so that was what I was more excited for, is that I was like, I now have someone that can hold me accountable to finishing a show. And instead of that, she just fucking watched it without me. And I was like, dude, I'm trying to better myself with my show watching.
I'm really pissed about it because you're not going to watch Attack on Titan.
I'm breaking up with her, dude. I'm over this shit.
Will you continue Attack on Titan?
No, that's the thing, is now I know I'm not going to.
He's getting so flustered, dude.
That's the fucking thing, is you know how bad it was.
That's the worst part.
Well, she has the Crunchyroll account, not me. And she's like, I'll give it to you. And I was like, I can't do shows on my own.
It's not even the act of doing it that's bad.
So she thinks it's about like, hey, like, here are the keys, go drive. It's more so like, let's do it together because we want to go on the journey together.
It's not even that. It's just, you guys both know I like.
So you're dropping it clean.
I just know me personally, and just like how you guys know me, I am not going to spend my time sitting in my room alone fucking watching it.
Did you enjoy it?
Well, everything I saw, I had already seen. So it was like there was nothing new I got from any of this. I basically just wasted a few hours of my life. Yeah, even though that sounds horrible to say, because I was with her and I like spending time with her. That did sound really bad.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but
you know what's nice though? Sometimes it's nice when they don't want to watch it, and you're like, okay, I have this. This is my thing now. Like,
yeah,
exactly. Like Severance, for example, she didn't watch. Well, I watched with the homies on Discord, but
yeah,
like sometimes you could just watch what you want to watch, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Does your Sam? Does your wife grill you like when you're watching anime? Actually, grill's not the right word. Like make fun
shame
of you.
me.
Yeah.
I honestly, she doesn't necessarily make fun of me, but she is just totally closed-minded about anime. It's like insane. Like,
really?
She just judges me when I just get super hard on the couch watching it.
Like, dude, there's really good stories within anime. I will say Dragon Ball Z has not withstood the test of time compared to other anime.
Well, you haven't watched Dragon Ball Super.
I have.
So. Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's worse than Dragon Ball Z.
No, it's not.
And everyone knows that.
Yeah.
I did make an anime list. I've seen 7 anime in total now.
You're an anime elitist.
I'm ranking animes as I go. I've seen 7 of them.
Nice.
You want to hear, Eddie? Because I know you don't want to hear, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit.
All right, number 7, Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
Number 6.
Wait, real quick before I forget this. How I knew that both of you guys would like Erin is she has her little key, her house key, or even it's the key to her work. It's like, you know how you get those little sleeves like on your key, like on like the fat part of the key, not on like the blade of the key. It's a little Pochita key. So the chainsaw coming out of Pochita's head is the key blade.
Okay,
that is
cool.
the cutest.
I've never seen a key cover at all.
Yeah, so it's like the chainsaw coming out of Pochita's head. Right when I saw that, I was like,
that's actually sick. That's
tight.
I was gonna be mad that you interrupted me, but I'm not at all because that's fire.
Yep.
Number 6, One Punch Man.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Naruto. Maybe a hot take. I've only seen the original. It's slow as fuck. Number 4, Dragon Ball altogether.
Okay.
Number 3, Death Note.
Okay.
Number 2, Vinland Saga.
Okay.
Number 1, Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Okay.
Dope.
Did I kill the vibe that much, bro? Jesus.
Yeah.
No. Also, too,
We both said no. We both said we don't care, and you went.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah. But I that's great. I'm happy that those
I'm
all
happy
make you
for
happy.
you.
Yeah. That's great.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Also, another side note. Erin is my girlfriend's name. If you haven't caught onto that yet, Eddie. She works at the.
He's not fucking dumb.
I'll just
You
make
think
sure.
he's fucking dumb?
No, but I could see Eddie going, "Who's that?" Because I never really clarified that. But
I caught on.
Okay.
I know you're not
Sorry.
dating Aaron Gregor, so whatever his name is.
You're dating Eren Yeager?
Yeah, I'm doing Eden Yeager. But
Aaron Gregor.
Eden Yeager. Fuck, what was it? Oh yeah. She works at the brewery I almost fought that baby at.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did you meet?
Is she friends with the baby? Like, is he a regular?
No, thank God, because I
Okay.
would fucking beat the shit out of that baby if I saw it.
Imagine you tell her the story. She's like, that baby's my fucking homie, dude. And
Yeah.
she
That's
ends
my
it.
nephew.
She's like, I take shots with that baby.
That's
Yeah.
my son.
Yeah. I'd be like, hold on, what? Yeah. So I get free beer. It's great. It's like
You get free beer from that place.
It's mainly the only reason I date her.
Shit.
I was gonna say pretty good reason. That's a horrible reason.
Yeah. No, it's free beer. She's got a chill ass dog.
What kind of dog?
It's like a pit bull mix of something, but it's an old one, and he just chills hard.
Big chiller.
Like he just chills, and that's right. I like big dogs that just chill. I never heard him bark, which is great. He doesn't freak out when he sees other dogs. When you're walking him, he just looks at them and he's like, "What's up?" And he just goes back.
Just
he
like
does it.
the nod.
Literally,
What a grocery store.
Beautiful world that would be to live in for me.
Yeah, it's literally not like Sam's dogs at all.
Hey,
yeah, your
dog.
dogs are.
My one dog is chill as fuck. All right, don't make friends with anybody.
Yeah, but yeah. So free beer, chill dog.
Fire.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only reasons.
I'd be happy for you if she didn't not watch the rest of Attack on Titan with you.
Oh my god, dude! It's not even that good. It's not even that good.
You can have your opinion. I don't care. And really, I don't even care that much that she watched it. I just thought it was funny because it was just that moment where I was like, where I was like, damn, I thought we were gonna watch this together.
I really can't be one to talk. I saw Barbie last night and was laughing my brains out the entire time.
I don't get the hype, and we don't have enough time to talk about it. But I don't give a fuck about Barbie.
How do you not? What?
Oh, I want to see it solely because Margot Robbie's a fucking babe.
Dude, Barbie was like our childhood.
Not mine.
Don't give me that face. When we were growing up, it was exploding.
I never had a Barbie, did you?
I never had.
You don't even have to have a Barbie to know how it impacted you growing up.
Didn't impact me at all.
Yeah.
Clearly not, because you don't want to go see it. You're fake.
I also don't give a fuck about Oppenheimer if that helps.
Neither do I. Barbie's great. Go see Barbie.
I want to see Oppenheimer. I want to see both, honestly, but I also hate going to see movies. I kind of just hate watching.
Yeah, you don't like movies, bro. I don't
hate
like
anything.
Movies.
I was gonna say the hack to your relationship is you only watch movies with her, Ryan, and then you don't have to worry about ever getting left behind.
Dude,
Ryan,
that just reminds me. Dude, she did it too with Black Mirror to me. We started watching Black Mirror.
That's a bad one.
And then she was like, "Oh yeah, I've kept watching it." I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Are you just gonna keep doing this?" And she's like, "I promise I'll stop now." But now I just give her shit about it all the time, and she'll see.
Well,
this.
luckily you don't even watch shows, so you don't even have to worry about it that much.
I like Black Mirror though, and I keep watching it.
I love Black Mirror.
I'm almost done with the new season. The only time I watch it is whenever I go over to her fucking house and we watch it because I'm like, I was like, I'm forcing you to rewatch this because I was like, I'm not. She was like, yeah, I've watched like 26 episodes or whatever of Attack on Titan. I was like, I'm not sitting through 26 fucking episodes. I was like, I could sit through like the 5 episodes of Black Mirror that you watched without me, that you betrayed me on, but I'm not gonna watch.
She basically cheated on you. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Anyways.
All right, well, we've come to about that time, bro. That flew by.
Yeah. Right. It's been a minute.
It feels good to be back.
It feels good to be back. I think we'll probably end up doing this still weekly, but also it also feels a little bit weird doing it weekly now that we're not doing it in person anymore.
Yeah, it feels a little weird to go back.
Yeah, but we will get back to doing it in person soon-ish. I would say soon-ish. Probably after summer to be realistic.
Can I sign us off with 2 pro tips?
Sure.
Let's see. Go see Barbie. It's a great movie. It gives a great new meaning on purpose. And don't buy a really expensive submarine ticket. Those are my 2 tips.
Don't do either of those. All right.
No.
Actually, no. If we didn't not buy a, yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if you
Spotify, YouTube,
Apple Music, we're
Apple
rusty.
Podcast,
We're really
Apple-
bad at this.
Apple Podcast, Instagram,
YouTube,
TikTok.
Instagram,
TikTok, Napster, LimeWire.
LimeWire. Mm-hmm.
everything is in the fucking description, dude.
And is there anything you want to tell them about the subscription button, Sam?
No, just like click it
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. With your finger.
Wow.
Damn.
All right.
What about the like button?
Oh, the like button. Just smash it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just press it.
Yeah.
With
Bye.